New today, a government-sponsored report gave a full endorsement that more liquid natural gas exports will help our economy and more shale oil and gas production will make us energy independent. Question, will the EPA keep its snout out of this great breakthrough energy process? Here now to tell us is John Hofmeister, former president and CEO of U.S. Operations for Shell. John, what's his take on the liquefied natural gas? I didn't even know there were constraints on their exports.
Well, the Department of Energy has to grant permits to companies that would seek to export natural gas. The study that came out, Larry, was not an endorsement by the Department of Energy, not yet. It was a third-party report analyzing the situation. It will now go into public discussion. The Department of Energy hasn't really taken a position yet on the report. But here's the reality. This is buried treasure, Larry. This is buried treasure in this country, natural gas, I mean, that could be the stimulus that this economy has been looking for a decade.
Right, 100%
and if
right.
100% if we could
right.
develop this, if we develop this natural gas for transportation fuel,
right,
for power production,
right,
for all of the commercial and industrial uses,
18-wheelers,
and for export, yes, we could build such a transportation infrastructure without imported oil.
All right.
That's the key thing.
No,
we eliminate imported oil.
And another government study basically makes that case again, saying that we can be energy independent. But, John, the question is, will they let them? Will the EPA keep its snout out of the whole shale miracle, and will they open up federal lands? I mean, we can knock off Saudi Arabia. We won't need it. The Middle East becomes less of a problem. What's your take as somebody who is still in the industry, John? Do you think the EPA will let them do it?
It's not just the EPA. It's the Democrats in the Senate and the House that are part of the problem. We already have Democratic senators writing to President Obama saying, please don't export LNG, which means don't produce as much LNG as we could or natural gas as we could. I'm very worried about the EPA, and my confidence level is very low that the EPA will not use the Clean Water and the Clean Air Act to take over the supervision of the states, which today is doing a very good job for the American economy and the American people. But because they are incentivized by an anti-hydrocarbon leadership on the part of the Democratic authorities in Washington, they will take advantage, take over the state's jurisdiction by setting standards that are beyond what we know today, that are not necessary.
Right. Because
we know what we know today. And let's be clear, the industry is doing everything it knows how to do to continually make fracking and to continually make the whole process, including capturing methane, a better for everybody.
It's an economic miracle if they would just let it happen. It's an economic miracle. Many thanks to John Hofmeister. We appreciate it.